I don't, I'm assuming it's the mill player's turn. Did they choose first or second though? Oh, they haven't started yet. Okay. It looked like they were deep in thought. All right, who went first? That's a good hand for the mill player. Looks like mill might be going second. Oh my gosh, the Lugia player is cooking. We're not going slow. We see a chop. That's a Lugia V. Dude, they are not messing around. Has Lugia always played Iono? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. All right, we're just gonna keep going. I don't know why we're going so aggressive with these great balls. I guess maybe you want to get a Lugia V-Star in your hand so it doesn't get milled. I guess that's reasonable. Because they could mill all your Lugia V-Star. No. You could take a card, but you could also just leave them in the deck. You're gonna go for the Lugia V here. I understand how people play Gouging Fire. Am I missing anything? How do they get 3 energy? Or do they rely on turn 1 and 2 energy attachment with Basin? Basin attached Sada. That's 3. Attack. Well, hold on, wait, there's more. Great ball number 3. Can we find the V-Star so they don't all get milled? Dude, honestly, that'd be a legendary mill if they mill. Oh, no, they found the V-Star. But they don't have any way to get the chops in the discard pile. Oh, they might go for Luminion, though. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. They could go for the Carmine if they play it. I don't know about benching both Lugias. That's interesting. All right, they must play Carmine here. Oh, I actually don't know. As far as they know, it's Ancient Box, right? They do play the Carmine. Yeah, as far as they know, it is Ancient Box. It is Ancient Box. They play, wait. I saw a Nest Ball on their initial search. So they play Nest Balls, Great Balls, and Aromas. What is the I'm very curious to know the count of their search cards or their Pokemon search cards. I'm very curious to know what their Pokemon search card count is. They play 4 Great Ball, but I saw a Nest Ball. How do they have room? How many Aroma do they play? I don't know if playing this Great Ball right now makes sense, but they're going for it. Maybe I didn't see a Nest Ball. I swear I saw a Nest Ball, though. I swear I saw a Nest Ball. They don't have a Lugia V-Star in the hand yet, right? I don't think they have one anyways. All right, there's the pass. All right, let's see what the mill can do. Got some cards here to work with. Has the Explorer, so we'll be looking for a double turbo with that if they don't have a Sada. They do play the Neutralization Zone. The Artisan's coming out here. They play. I see the Gravity Stones in there. They play a Fan. Eerie. Looks like Mimikyu. And a Flute. Prize cards. A lot of squad is prized. The question is, which one do you want? Pidgeot is probably the worst of them. So the question is Tatsu or Tusk. And it depends on how many Tatsu the deck play. If you play 2 Tatsu, you don't need to take this Tatsu. But otherwise, you kind of want it. Oh, yeah, you could get Flute. That is actually, that would be a misplay of benching the other Lugia V. You could get fluted here, and you could get bench locked. That would be actually sick. But yeah, then you could just KO the Minchino at some point. That would actually be super, super sick. Let's see what happens here, though. They have concealed cards. They have Greninja in hand, so they have access to concealed cards to see some cards. And then they do have the Explorer. So the Flute could get found, and they could get bench locked out of Archeops. Here we go. Two from the Greninja. I do not see a Flute. Here comes the Heavy Ball. Let's see what they pick. Great Tusk or Tatsugiri. I feel like you never take the Pidgeot here. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe you need the Pidgeot to reset your deck at the end of the game. I don't think you need that in this matchup. I think you'll be able to have enough stuff with Pal Pads and Super Odds. They go for the Tatsu. I think it's probably correct. I think Tatsu makes the most sense here. I think between Pal Pads and Super Odds, you should be able to make it so you deck them out first. Okay, so do we go into the Explorer? Or do we Pokegear to try and find the Sada? Probably try and look for the Sada, I would assume, but we'll see what they go for. Because you want to get off that attack this turn. You're not sure. I think you check Pokegear first here. If you get Sada, you may as well Sada here. No Sada. Oh, the flute was there. No, flute was card 7 though. Wait, was that how they would have picked it up? They could have got flute double turbo, dude. The Explorer. It was there. It was there. Into the Explorer. At least give him the double turbo. We want to see a mill this turn. Oh, they're both there. They literally got him again. Go for it. Go for it. They eyed the flute immediately. That's not even that bad of a discard either. Losing the gears is fine. The only thing you'd want to question is taking the Sada. No. Just gotta go for the flute double turbo, right? You go for the flute. No, get the double turbo. Why are we not milling here? Because if the flute doesn't stick, you have to mill. No, you have to mill. Okay, thank goodness. Jesus. They're gonna give me a heart attack. You have to mill here. You can't not mill. This could be epic. The flute for 5. 1. No, it's only 1. All right, can we... 1 chops is enough, right? I feel like 1 chops is enough. 1 chop should be enough. They don't need double chops. Single chops is more than enough, probably. That'd have been so sick if they had hit 2 there. All right, mill 4. Here we go. We're cooking. We're cooking. God, Jet Energy's a big hit. Those are the hits you want. You want to run them out of Jet Energy. All right, here we go. 4 energy in hand. Maybe even 5. The hand is all energy. 2 miss, 2 gift, and a Lugia V. What are they cooking? Why are they cooking so hard here? And they were I don't know what they were cooking, but they were cooking right there. I'm curious. I want to see them go through their deck here. They have to have cut like aromas. If they're playing 4 Great Ball, they have to like not play aromas or something. All right, here we go. I'm very curious. I thought we saw 1 aroma in the prize cards. Maybe aroma is the one they play the least of. Yeah, they just don't play aromas. They're favoring Great Balls and Nest Balls over aromas. Interesting. Is that correct? Is that ever correct? I'm not sure. No idea, but can Lugia play it slow and return the fish? Well, what do you want a bench space for? Are you trying to get a bench space for... If you're not getting a knockout, then you don't really want to. If you had like Boss KO Tatsugiri with fish to then get to Iron Hands to KO Greninja for 2, you could possibly, yeah. But losing a KO is not worth it. And you have to be able to get a KO with the Luminion. If you can go Luminion, knock out Tatsugiri, then it's fine. Because then you can go Iron Hands KO Greninja for 2 later on. But yeah, you can't afford to just like punch the active for 120. For sure. Fish gets trapped by Mawile after milling enough Jets. We have to mill the Jets and the Legacy, right? You gotta get rid of the Legacy as well. Which might be worth trying to get out of the deck here. Alright, the hand is a little shaky here. I'm gonna open up with the concealed cards. But this Tatsugiri's got to do a lot of work. A lot of work has to come in from the Tatsugiri. Okay, we found a fighting energy. So this hand is rough. It's like it's just got no... It's so hard to like chain things together with this deck. With the mill deck. It's like you're barely holding on every single turn, it feels like. It's hard to get like get a comfortable setup. All right, there's the Sada. But now like this Sada, you want to like really find like... A big part of this as well in this matchup is the Lugia matchup is they always bump your Artisan. That's what's really, really annoying about this matchup is they start attacking with Lugia and they keep bumping your Artisan. You just want to get multiple turns out of your Artisan. All right, here comes the Sada. Get one on the Great Tusk. But now we want, like, off this Sada, we want to draw, like, multiple Great Tusk. Ideally. We'll see. Got one. Got a Vessel as well, which is not bad. Got our attachment for turn. And we could put the fan in play as well, I guess. The fan pushes the double turbo to the... So you could put the fan on the active. And then we could counter catcher as well. Counter catcher up. Goes for the other Lugia V. That's... I think Archeops almost should have been brought up there, right? Maybe this is fine, though. I don't hate this. This does force a lot of energy. Mill 4. 1 energy? Only 1 energy. Ooh, got rid of the jamming tower, though. That's nice, right? I don't hate it. Is that the second Jack being milled? Did they play 2 Jack? No, we saw the Jack off the flute. There is an Ultra Ball here, so we can get the other Lugia V-Star. But if there's not a double turbo in the deck, then we should just retreat the active. I don't know if there's a double turbo here. So we might just have to retreat it, but then we shouldn't take the Lugia V-Star out of the deck here. Alright, here comes the Chop. There's a double turbo. Okay, okay. But isn't retreating the active still just better anyways because it's less energy? So now we're taking 2 energy out of the deck instead of just 1. What is... Yeah, isn't it... Am I trolling? Maybe I'm trolling. Because then if you hard retreat it, would just get counter catchered again for 2 energy. Now we're attacking into the fan, though. Alright, knockout. So we move the double turbo to, I don't know, a Chinchino? Probably a Chinchino. I stack up the Lugia. Sure, that also seems fine, I guess. That means every target on the bench is going to be a boss target moving forward. I'm not sure what the correct target is there, to be honest. Okay, Nest Ball's good. That's another Great Tusk. Well, there's no Great Tusks in the deck right now, which is a problem. Vessel Away Eerie is good. Go get energy out of the deck. We need to find a Super Rod now as well. It's another card we need is a Super Rod so we can recover these Great Tusks. It feels like it's always something every single turn with this deck that it's like hard to keep pushing forwards, but the deck needs like I don't know, some like basic draw. It's like it needs a little bit of a draw engine on the bench besides Tatsugiri and Greninja. Those are both good, but it needs like a little bit more. I don't know what the little bit more is either. It just needs it, whatever it is. All right, here we go. Greninja into Palpad, not bad. Another fan, also not terrible, I would assume. Gonna recover double Sada here off the Palpad, and then once again, Tatsu's got to do some work. Pretty unlikely that we whiff all supporters. There's no Great Tusk in the deck, so we need to find Super Rod so this Nest Ball can actually do something. Here we go. Maybe you need to play Fez. No, you can't afford to play a 2-prizer. You can't play a 2-prizer. A Cornerstone and 1/1 Noctowl. No, you don't have any way to find Noctowl. Not gonna happen. The Dunsparce. Yeah, I know about the Dun. The Dun seems okay. That seems okay. That's a whiff. So now this is where it hurts. Like, what do we even do? Nest Ball for Mimikyu. Oh, we can Nest Ball for Mimikyu here, actually. Nest Ball for Mimikyu here is like fine. It'll force either more energy onto the Archeops out of the deck. Or, I mean, you just hope they don't have boss. You just hope they don't have boss. I guess playing the neutralization zone for a turn as well isn't terrible, but... Yeah, the Mimikyu seems like a solid play here. Yeah, whiffing a supporter there is honestly pretty rough. That's pretty bad. But, yeah, it happens. Alright. Mimikyu stalls in full effect. You have Counter Catcher here, but I don't even know if you play the Counter Catcher in this situation. I don't know if fan on the Mimikyu is actually good either, to be honest. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just retreat to the Mimikyu and pass. So it's going to have to be... the hand is just all energy here. It's going to have to be a retreat to an Archeops here to actually get through this Mimikyu this turn, or like top deck boss or something like that. They have Counter Catcher. The only thing you'd want to counter catcher here is Luminion. Honestly, counter catcher Luminion is not terrible though. Oh, there's a double turbo top deck, so you can attach double turbo to the Archeops. And then you have to go search your energy out of the deck. Most of their energy left in the deck though is jet energy, which are the energies you're trying to save as much as possible. Man, they're really cooking here. What are we cooking? Is it really that complicated? I feel like it's not, right? You could attack with Luminion, I guess, to get it out of play, but what does that do? I'm very curious, like, they're, like, super cooking. I'm wondering what other plays they're thinking about. I'm trying to, like, figure out what else we could even consider here. I feel like there's not really anything else worth considering. Maybe I'm missing something, though. We have a Legacy and 2 Jet. There's not that much energy left. Legacy and 2 Jet. That is it. I assume the Legacy... Well, yeah, actually, this makes sense. At this point, may as well just commit the Legacy. So 2 Jet in the deck. I forget what's left in the hand. A Gift and a Mist. Here's the hard retreat into the Archeops, remaining aggressive here. They're going to get this knockout. And I assume the double turbo energy will be pushed onto the same Lugia that has all the other energy. Yeah, stack it up on one guy. All right, Tatsu. You missed last time. We need you to pull through this time to keep this game going. There's the option of the concealed cards to begin with this fighting energy, but then you even have energy left to attach to your Great Tusk. So just going to go with the Tatsu play. They got supported this time. There's a... Excuse me, Sada. But you also need to find Super Rod. You go for the Sada or do you go for the Explorer to dig for Super Rod a little bit more aggressively here? Try and get like Super Rod double turbo. That's the question. Super Rod double turbo? Or do you take the Sada, see less cards, but draw more cards? So going for the Sada. All right, Sada acquired. Ideally, you want to try and find Super Rod here, and then some way to like find Great Tusks. You need that as well. It's not just Super Rod, Artisan, Heavy Ball, stuff like that. All right, here we go. Artisan, no Super Rod. There's a Jet energy though, so we can conceal cards here. Okay, not terrible, not terrible. Sealed. 2, no Super Rod still. Gonna have to hope for it next turn. We have the Gravity Stone, I think, and Counter Catcher on the hand though. Attach the Jet. And maybe we use the Neutralization Zone here to stall for a turn. Maybe we should stall for 1 turn with the zone. I actually kind of like you putting Neutralization Zone in play this turn. Like bring up the Lugia V-Star that has... Yeah, bring up the Lugia V-Star that has no energy. Oh, they went for the Luminion. Oh, they had Gravity Stone in hand as well and didn't do it. I feel like Gravity Stone was like the play there. I feel like the Neutral Zone should be put in play here as well to stall for a turn. I feel like we should put the Neutralization Zone in play. I don't like that. Here's the mill. No, we were looking for Jets. No Jets. Yeah, why would we not... What is Fan gonna do for us when a Lugia with 3 double turbo energies is being... Wait a second. How much damage is Lugia doing? 160. That still KOs us. I was like, wait a second. Is the Lugia not KOing Great Tusks now? That would have been hilarious. But it still does. So it is just an attach retreat here. Out of hand. Just attach retreat out of hand. But the Gravity Stone would have meant we would have needed 2 energy to move the active. And the Neutralization Zone would have meant that we buy a turn. Like the Lugia does bump our stadium. Wait. Lugia still KOs us, right? Am I tripping? All right, never mind. I think I'm tripping. Lugia would bump the stadium before it does damage, right? Oh, wait. Does it actually? I do not like this play. We should definitely just KO the lone Great Tusk here in play for sure. This boss play is bad here. Yes, it KOs. Oh, does it? All right, never mind. Don't mind me then. The Neutralization Zone should not have been played. I forgot about Lugia bumping the stadium. We should have done the Gravity Stone, though, I think, for sure. They're using Chops here, I think, just to check. Oh! Dude! Both Jet Energy on the top of the deck if they just don't use Archeops here. Holy smokes. If they just don't use the Archeops here, then Great Tusk mills the last 2 energy in the deck. I don't know if that just wins the game. It's pretty close here. They're in the top 4! Bro. That actually would have been insane. They would have had 1 gift energy left, and that is it. And they made the mistake of not KOing the Great Tusk, so the mill definitely happens this turn. So it's 1 in hand. No, but if you lose both those Jets and a counter catch happens on the bench Lugia, the game's over. They lose. All right, we have to Sada here first. I don't know why the Gravity Stone did not get played last turn. That made no sense. That made 0 sense to not use the Gravity Stone. Unless they're trying to wait for like a later moment, but I feel like that was a good moment to burn an extra energy. All right, we need Super Rod here. Super Rod is we just need it. You need to find Super Rod here. You can't whiff. They whiffed. So what do you even do here? How do you play this? You could attach the double turbo energy to the Greninja, and the next turn explore for Super Rod double turbo energy. That is possible. I think they're checking if it bumps the stadium to get the KO first. Attach a Ninja? Yeah, you could attach a Ninja. Concealing it as well, though, doesn't seem terrible. You could conceal it to try and hit the Super Rod and then use Nest Ball and Artisan this turn to get 2 Great Tusks in play. Well, they put it out there, but it doesn't work. How many Jets? 1 Jet, 2 Jet? Oh, all right. There's 1 Jet. 1 Jet, 1 Mist in hand. And there's 1 energy prized. There's 1 Jet prized. I believe they have plenty of cards left in deck. They're definitely going double game loss. Oh wait, well, how much time is left? I haven't been paying attention to the time. 3 minutes? No, they have plenty of time. This will end. This will end for sure. No way this doesn't end. They go with an Iono. I have to imagine. Yeah, we've been whiffing Super Rod this whole time. I don't know why you'd Iono here. You could wait 1 more turn, I believe. I don't know how many cards are left in deck. Maybe they couldn't wait a turn. Maybe they're trying to find that last Jet energy, though, before it got milled. That's possible. Try and find it now before it gets milled. Wait, are they supposed to draw a prize card there or not? The zone still prevents damage? Oh, the zone does prevent the damage? Oh, so we bought a turn there. That's huge. Now we found the Super Rod. Yeah, the Iono's questionable. The Iono's definitely questionable because we know the Tusk player has to be looking for Super Rod. We know they're looking. Now that we're here, a Nest Ball to get a Tusk. We have 2 mills left. We have 2 guaranteed mills. They actually only. Well, you only need 1 more Tusk here, I guess. Anyways. No, don't get rid of the Poke Gear. Stop. We need back-to-back supporters. Don't do that. Just play the Sada. Slow down. Stop. Just play the Sada. Sheesh. All you have to do is Sada here to your bench, dude. Counter catch or something up. Cooking. I think you're almost guaranteed to mill the Jet energy here as well. I think the Jet energy is going to get milled. Only basic Psychic left, but that's fine. We just need back-to-back supporters. Well, we need an energy, I guess, as well. We got it, though. Counter catcher. Luminion over Lugia. What? Lugia has 2 retreat costs. Luminion has 1. That never makes any sense, right? Yeah, what are we doing? Mill for 4. Guaranteed Jet? The Jet's gone. But they can retreat this now. They couldn't have retreated it before. They couldn't retreat the Lugia, but they can retreat. They have 4 cards left in deck, though. As long as there's a supporter found on that next turn. Concealed cards wasn't used last turn, though. We could have gone back-to-back concealed cards. If they whiff a supporter here, then it's 2 knockouts in 2 turns. Why was the Lugia not brought up? Why are we bringing up the Luminion? That never makes any sense. All right. Knocked out. Energy pushed back. There's the supporter. Wait. Energy. Okay. Wait. 14 seconds. Wait. Whose turn 1? Attack! Mill 4. Pass. Okay. Great Tusk was turn 2, so if Great Tusk didn't finish their turn, then the between turns never happens, and it's a double game loss. It was almost a double game lost.